People, welcome back to Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I'm going to talk about the whole Dons being in a jail giving out orders to take people life. Because if we're going to sit and talk about the anti-gang legislation and how we're going to get tougher on criminals and how we're going to improve the rate at which they get convicted, ask yourself this question. What's the point if when time in drop a jail, them can do just as much damage behind bars like when time them down the road? Think about that, people. But before I go any further, let me touch on something very quickly. Change our policy again. Right now, I'm getting close to 800 to 1,000 comments every single video. Now, that's a problem a lot of YouTubers would love to have. Alright. However, I've told you many times, this is not an ordinary YouTube channel. This is a movement. And I enjoy being able to interact with my supporters. Right. Now, every time I get a big video, right, and it brings in a lot of new people, it also brings in a lot of new trolls, right? Because that's what they are. You see, I'm starting to realize people watch 1 or 2 videos, then have the audacity to go in my comment section and tell me what kind of content I should make, even though it's already been made. I have almost 500 videos, and my channel has been active just over a year. Do the maths. A video every single day. Sometimes 2 in a day. I work way too hard to make these videos for some troll to think that they can come into the comment section, right, and start preaching to the choir, right? Telling me to do, not asking, or asking if me make the video, but telling me, why not talk about this? And the video has already been done. Time's up now. I'm not going to explain anything to you. I'm not going to tell you that video has already been made. You are a full-grown adult. You can go to the channel and see for yourself, right? So it's clear to me that you are either a troll, right, or somebody who is too lazy to do any kind of research themselves. Either way, as I said, you're getting deported. I need that space in the comment section to interact with my subscribers and my regular supporters. And I can't do that when I have 300-400 trolls telling me stupid things that have already been done before. You're late. Well, when you never used to go to school, when you go to school and you turn up late, what do? You turn on to your brethren and you say, yo, what teacher already? Or the topic I cover, and you try and catch up. You know, stand up and tell the teacher about, yo, how come you talk about Pythagoras theorem? And that gone from 8:30. And you turn up 11 o'clock. Right? Listen, as I said, it will not be accepted anymore. The most one people link me for, right? And I prefer if you link me over Instagram is if, for example, you heard a video but you can't find the title and you need the name of the title. But all these redundant comments telling me, trying to tell me what I've covered. How come you never talk about police and police? Really? As I said, deported. Now, let's get down to this phone thing. Because everybody in the government, law enforcement, judiciary, keep saying that when them start out anti-gang legislation, how much man will start go jail and we're going to start lock up man left, right and center. Okay, so what's the point if when time them reaching there? They can do just as much damage as like when time them down the road. Can somebody explain that to me? First of all, let's look into the ways how them get phone in a jail. Of course, we know them smuggle it in, right? Remember, the big Don from Spanish Town who they smuggle one in a film rearing, right? I still want to know what kind of man comfortable enough to get phone up there so and smuggle it in. Anyway, right? And then stuff them in our shoes and food and all kind of things, right? The water them have to really search to really find some of them cleverly hidden. But another thing we know people really talk about is the fact that the same water them end up busting on them on phone link. The same people who work inside the prison them in the correctional facilities, them same one bust them on them on phone link for your food. And when you know in Jamaica, you know it's for your food, you know we not talk about rice and peas, right? Well, who knows? But yeah, it's usually money, right? So if you have the money in a prison, no matter how much raid come and how much and how you use, they will confiscate this, man have phone within the next day. And once they have phone, they can communicate with the outside world. And if they can communicate with the outside world, then again, what's the point? Tesha Miller, Black Man, all of them money. If you say nothing, you say nothing on the road, you get back to them in a jail, and from jail, them can get the order to make you get dash way. So again, I ask the question, what is the point? If we're not going to have a strategy to deal with criminals behind bars, right, and prevent them from being able to communicate to the outside world and give certain orders, of course, we're not saying enough to talk to their family, right, but the actual having a phone sit down in your cell, right, and can just send out what you want to send out left, right, and center, then listen. Do I need to tell you the dangers of that? I mean, really is what people can tell you the dangers. Because in the Observer, right, the story come out about the incident that happened down there with the woman in April who keep her round robbing, right? Dan called and asked $50,000, right? Not asked, demand $50,000, right? The woman just not give him, right? And him sent straight to the woman.
How dare that woman? Who does she think she is? Who does that woman think she is telling the Dan so she not give him the $50,000 what him demand? Doesn't she know that Dans play a very important role because Dans provides security, Dans put on treats, Dans love the poor more than Jesus loved the little children? She was very disrespectful. I don't care if it's her hard work and her labor. She need to hand over that money to the Dan. Because without that money, he's not able to do his job effectively. And by the way, why are you even... What makes you qualified to even speak on these topics? I mean, answer this question. Did you do a criminology course in Canada? Did you do a criminology degree in Canada? Oh, you didn't? Oh, you didn't? Well, guess what? I did. Therefore, I fully understand the complex necessities of the inner workings of the Jamaican garrison, which is something you will never get because you not a criminology degree from Canada. Therefore, not being able to understand the complex necessities of what really are going on. Okay? So stick to making up things to get views and trying to sell mug.
Well, I might not be able to spell complex necessities, but what I know is that man shouldn't be able to stay behind bars and send the kind of order to nobody, right? And I tell him to never send on money, and when time money no run, they end up lose them life, right? Because remember, people, that lady was actually warned, right? Because remember, people, the man that put up things on Facebook, the man that sent straight on all Facebook, people. Whenever you hear something goes on, right? And the police actually found out that they were threatening her life, and him go to her, go tell her the same day, right? Say, listen, your life in danger. And the same day, the police tell her, she end up lose her life, right? And not only that, right? There was another individual, right? A 26-year-old man, right? At first, them try to kill him, right? The man run away, and them still go look for him and take him life, right? So people of Jamaica, this is a major issue, right? And let me talk about social media for a second. I wonder if you realize that right now, over Reddit's website, there are social media pages where people are being put up on hit lists. You don't believe me? Let me show you one of them. People of Jamaica, look at your screen right now. There's actually an Instagram page, right, called Reddit's World Hit List. I don't know, well, I hope for the security forces know about it. If you don't know about it, then I'm not going to know. There's a page called Reddit's World Hit List. And on it, there's somebody who's saying, but this person who runs this page is saying that they're actually on the side of the person who lost their life. So them actually are threatened by the Dan, right, who send them and them come shoot his relative, right? And as you can see, the page posts up picture of people, right, all kind of people from big people to pitney. Some of them look real young, and I say, yeah, did you go do this to the somebody here? And then post in the stories that this and them right, somebody will be the first person to get take out. Listen, this is a complete clown show. But just look what is circled in red now. What did I tell you? What do I keep telling people about this whole enough culture in Jamaica? On the same page where this brother are threatened, if you take out people, entire family, the man have a whole section. The post beside it, the Black Lives Matter, Black Love Matter, Black Art Matter, Black Dream. People of Jamaica want to read this in the circle, so I go on so. The same page that is dedicated to putting up a death list of black people. The list that is putting up the names of people who them want to kill who are all black. Right beside it, it's a Black Lives Matter. You see why I can't take on seriously? Do you see why I'll continue to sit on the sidelines and laugh when I see the people get caught up in a trend? Because I know I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Black futures, look at the bottom. Black futures matter. But you know, Pitney now on the hit list. And black futures matter, black children matter. Read it now, people. And I make it up now. Read it for yourself if on the screen. Black future matter, black children matter. Right? But yet still, you're supposed to hit this. You're show much pitney. You're going to do about this. This is the kind of clown show that we see in Jamaica. This is why I tell you all the time, who want vex us vex, and I know what to do. We don't believe you. You need more people. We don't believe you, dog. The man have that on the same page him put up one hit list of family members. Pitney, look on the screen and I make it up. Go check it out for yourself one time when you're done. Right? Think the page name Ready's World hit list. Go check it out. Right? And they done them on Facebook. So and I put up theme list. You talk about money behind bars. People at Jamaica understand this. Man like Black Man and Tesha. Them can do just as much damage from behind bars like when them down the road. Them can send out orders from behind bars to set them down the road. So what's the point? That me ask you know. Because if you go lock up man, and then get locked up, then still can do exactly the same thing. Then what we are talking about? What are we talking about here? What is the success? So? What is the success when you lock up Andre Blackman Brian and him they behind bars and him just say, oh, them 3 man if you get take out and 3 man then gone? How is the success? Because on top of the fact that he's in the behind bars being fed, being housed and fed by the taxpayer at no expense to him, him still get to carry out all them criminal activity. This is a complete circus. Complete circus. Right? There are multiple ways to stop the man them if you can communicate via phone, if the system really serious. If them really serious. Multiple ways. I would even talk about confiscating the device. They can have the device and have no use to them. Police know this, system know this, them can invest in it them really want. Right? But I guess them might wait for the man them make one call from jail to take out somebody where them actually care about. Then they're gonna become a okay, we're going to invest into these systems, we're going to invest into this software, we're going to invest into these jammers, then they're go here. Right? As long it look like so as long as I just want woman for a Ready's World, fine, yeah, whatever. One of these things. But I guess I'm wait for somebody who them consider important to make the changes. Imagine man sit down behind a bar and I make call. Right? The woman turn her around Robin, make her money. And you're going to send, but you want 50,000 when she say no, you're going to take life. A joke thing that. Complete joke thing. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment, and share the video. Bless.